YouTube, what's the deal, man? Much love, much respect. This is a video that ain't about my personal feelings, my personal experiences. This is a video that needs to be seen by a lot of people. This is a video that needs to be seen by some bigger platforms, and hopefully they can, they post everything else on their platform, rappers beefing with other rappers, who's more Mexican. Hopefully they could post this video on their timeline, and maybe we can raise some awareness and get some bigger people to see this video. Unfortunately, this ain't on my bigger channel, but if you guys smash the thumbs up and share this video enough times, it'll get out in circulation. What the fuck is wrong with humanity? You know, I remember when this trend started, right? Look, growing up where I grew up, you saw elote, you saw the vendors everywhere. For those of y'all that don't speak Spanish, I'm gonna keep it very clear for you. Vendors are the people who sell corn, they sell the little ice cream, the paisas, the Mexicans that you see all along the ghetto who work hard for their family. Some of them, most of them undocumented, but they still work hard. They still try to do their best to raise their family. They raise their family with morals, not to be inconsiderate people, not to go on the street punching random people out, not to go recording, attacking people. They are a great community. They are the backbone of this whole economy. But we ain't even gonna get into that. What the fuck is a matter with society where we can stand behind so many social injustices for everybody else's purpose, right? It doesn't matter what race. Nobody's in 2020, no one is sitting back and standing and putting up with any type of social injustice. It's trending. That's why. It's trending to feel and be oppressed and stand up for yourself, which is a good thing in and of itself. However, why is that same trending energy, that same solidarity, not being applied to what's happening in all of these communities across America, attacking vendors, attacking elote ladies, right? Like dudes, ladies, running cars through their carts? I don't understand. So I'm going to give you my best hypothesis, and I'm going to tell you right now from the jump, I'm not standing behind nobody's cause no more until I see more solidarity. I go through my friends on Instagram. I ain't got the most. I think I'm like coming up on 3,500 friends on Instagram right now, and I see what their issues are. I see the causes that people will post that they believe in. I've seen shit on BLM, cool. I've seen shit on what's going on in with the Armenians, cool. I've seen shit what's going on with feminism and everything else you can think of. And I do see people post, and I do see the food community creeps and all these other food pages, right, and other pages that got a little bit of a bigger platform. They will post. However, when it's in contrast, in comparison, it pales in comparison to all the other social injustices. People would rather sit there and cry about Donald Trump and post shit about Biden and this and that than to talk about a real live issue. A mother being ran over in her car, while serving, elote or whatever out of her cart while she's got kids. Now she's in ICU. I don't know her condition. You know what I'm saying? This is all still fresh, but there's been over 15 attacks, right? And I remember when this first trended, because if you head over to my bigger channel, The Savage Family, and go through my videos, I've covered this from the jump. Ladies being robbed, trying to sell, robbed. You know what hurt that lady probably the most wasn't even the fact that she was attacked. It was the fact that she probably lost her money because she's got kids. These are undocumented people doing the best they can, honestly, raising their kids to be good, productive people in the community. And you stress and you have some nerve to feel some kind of way because they're undocumented. Let me ask you something. Would you like a person who is documented, who was raised asshole backwards, to attack and be aggressive and make you feel uncomfortable? Would you rather have that person or a sweet, kind, considerate, loving, undocumented person who's not in your way, who won't make you feel weird, who just wants to get by and you're making them feel weird? Who would you rather have? It's sad, because everyone screams racism some kind of way, right? Reverse racism, reverse racism. Oh. You know what? We, brown people, we go through a weird ass form of racism that a lot of y'all don't go through. It's almost like being seen as the bottom, right? Being seen because whites know now, we're going to speak real. They know now that when dealing with, because of the BLM movement and everything like that, they know now they got to react a certain type of way. You can't look down on them because there's been a certain level of accountability held up, certain level of war brought to their front door. But when it comes to brown people, it's almost like I've always had this vibe where it's like, oh, nobody even gives a fuck about y'all. Like, you're not even, like, you the lowest one. You're neither here nor there. You don't have, look, what's known, we don't have that same social media play on news networks, right? We could be killed by cops. We could be ran over. All kinds of crazy shit could happen to, you know, Latinos. It just doesn't hit the same way for the news media because they don't get the same views. They don't get the same reactions, right? The sad truth is if they post a black kid getting shot, though, well, they're going to get views because that's what's trending right now. That's what's up right now. The brown ain't even around. The brown is lost in the mix, man. So what do we do, though? What do? We support social injustices not happening anymore. I don't see that for our same people, though. I don't get that back. I seen a video yesterday someone sent me where it's a whole group of blacks, man, and they just on the camera saying, you know, F wetbags, F this, F that, you know, disrespecting us, right? That don't speak for the whole race. That don't speak for the whole community. And this ain't even a video mad at them. Nah, man, not at all. It just makes me wonder, you know, in whose eyes do we matter if not in our own, right? What organizations, you know, are we really about? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so much. I see all this war amongst ourselves. I see all of us just beefing with each other. We're always the quickest ones to break each other down, man. But you know what? I think it's time for us to totally stand in solidarity, man. Totally let motherfuckers know, like, we're gonna hold you accountable. We're gonna make you guys apologize to us on the TV. We're gonna hold rallies. We're gonna hold protests. We're gonna get violent if we gotta get violent too. If that's the way it's gotta be, that's the way it's gotta be. But these attacks that are trending as well, because kids are not growing up thinking. No one is schooling these kids to think and know that that shit ain't cool. This is the shit that when their door closes, it's like, oh, did you see when he shot that little paisa with the paintball gun? Oh, we was fucking them little essays up or whatever. The Mexican, the brown, the Latino culture out here in Cali, and I'm gonna speak for Cali. I'm not gonna say nothing else. Is always taken for some kind of joke. Culture mocked, language mocked, music mocked, recycled, and then turned into a hip hop beat for millions. Not by one of us. That's the fucking truth. Not by one of us, right? Our shit used, completely vulturized, right? Everyone quick to call us culture vultures, but what happens when our shit's taken, used for music and made millions out of? But we not giving that same love, that same respect. I'm sorry. Where it's beneficial, yes. Yes, when it can benefit, yes. Now, don't get wrong. When you come from the streets and you grow up oppressed, right? You get to see that black and brown spend quite a lot of time together in these institutions. Juvenile hall, youth authority, prison, and jail. We rub shoulders quite often with each other, man. For whatever, I'm not going to get into all that, but for whatever reason, it is that way. So, of course, a motherfucker would never preach hate that way. Nah, man. Anyone who knows me knows that's not what it's about. The truth of the matter is, the only reason why I'm highlighting this is because if anybody should be standing in solidarity with us, really posting some shit, it's them. It's our black brothers. You know what I'm saying? It is. But for the most part, we get victimized by them. Our people are out here getting victimized by them. Socked up, punched up. Our elders are getting done this way. You don't really see much videos of young brown homies doing that kind of shit to them. Just doesn't happen all the time. It does happen, but that's the thing, man. I'm speaking from somebody who been to the protests, who did all that, who stood behind that movement. You know what I'm saying? Just on account of, I know we all gonna speak from education and facts and statistics, and that's cool for you guys, and I can understand why you could be like, oh, BLM is this and it's not even really about that, so what are you even doing? But when you've actually lived that life and have had to be underneath authority, you see a few things. You see who the majority of authority skin color is, and you see the majority of those who are oppressed around you. There ain't no math books, science books, teachers in the motherfucking world that can train your brain to see what that means. So you can take all them facts and statistics and cry about that shit elsewhere. I don't give a fuck what BLM is about. All I know is if we stand in solidarity behind authority type shit tripping on our people, I'm with it. I'm with it. when shit starts getting goofy, things start not making sense, okay, I'll make my own informed decision to either step away from that and leave that shit all the way alone. And I'm not gonna say that, you know, the black brothers and sisters ain't supporting and ain't showing love and ain't trying. All I'm trying to tell you is this is probably the lowest trending topic on this totem pole of social injustices, when this motherfucker should be right at the forefront right now, because this is innocent. Ladies, mothers, grandmas, fathers, uncles, tios, grandpas, you know, trying to feed their families, trying to feed their kids. And our own middle class Americans that grow up gang banging, they grow up going to juvenile hall, they grow up the same way we grew up, are victimizing them. We are already victimized enough from all these social injustices, right? I mean, that's what we all here for. That's what everybody's doing in today's fucking age. We talking about social injustices. What needs to change is how these kids is being raised, who's talking to them. They need to feel it in their soul that fucking with them innocent, you know, paisas on the corner, them innocent little Mexicans on the corner, that shit ain't right. That shit ain't kosher, man. You know, I don't get it. I can't grasp it. You know, from a kid, 10 years and up, right? Ever since I could throw a punch, I've never thought it would have been a cool idea to attack an elderly black person or an elderly white person or an elderly Asian person, right? Ever since I could throw a punch, if I caught you doing some shit to a leg, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give you what I got. I'm gonna give you what I got to let you know that shit's not cool with me. Me and my homies never sat there like, oh, let's go smack this old lady around. Let's go victimize this old bum. Let's go steal some money. You know, let's go, you know. The streets is gonna be the streets, and everybody knows. This ain't the beginning of paisas getting fucked with, robbed, attacked, beat up. No, it truly ain't. I remember when I was a kid in Pacoima, the paisa used to have, the elote man used to have a fucking pistol, a little 38 in his fucking, in his sock, in his boot. That's how bad times was back then. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't new, but the part that makes it even worse, right, is that now that it's a digital age and we got cameras, we got accountability, we got people with platforms, we got motherfuckers that can raise awareness to this shit. It hurts that much more to see that having all that does is put you in a clear perspective of where you stand, right? Because now every other racial community can sit back and be like, okay, boom, we number one, we number two, or we number three, or we on the very bottom. So how you think of the Latino community feeling, huh? At least out here in Cali, you know what I'm saying? This is an issue now that's taking firestorm all across America now, all across. We not gonna sit for this shit, man. I'm not gonna sit for this shit, and I'm not gonna stand behind nobody else's cause no more. I don't give a fuck. I got almost 4,000 friends. I'm gonna round up now to Instagram, right? Man, I should be seeing way more posts about what's happening with these attacks, man. You know what I'm saying? I should be seeing a lot more shit. I done been post videos about this shit. Look, I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I wish some shit like that would happen in front of me. I really do, man. Because for the motherfucker that puts his hands on any type of person of my skin color, I don't even give a fuck if, at this point, I don't even care if she or he is selling elote or anything. They could just be standing in line to pump gas. And if you touch anyone of my skin color, I'm so fed up. I'm so fed up with this. Good luck to you. Good luck. It's much love to these Instagram pages, right? Who post all food shit, right? That means Latino shit, Hispanic shit. Post a lot of beef, man. Little rappers beefing with other rappers. Who's doing this? Who's doing this? And they post this shit about the elote attacks and shit. This is a video that we gotta get out there, man. This is a video calling all gente, man. Don't fuck with me if you don't like me. Don't fuck with me if you can't agree with me. I don't care, dude. I'm not asking you to fuck with me. Just listen. Spread your own word, bro. Take your fucking platform. Take your fucking, my name out your mouth for 1 second, bro. And make a video of the same nature and try to reach somebody bigger. Try to reach somebody bigger and try to raise awareness. That's all I'm saying. Let's get this shit. Let's make this a trend, bro. Let's make this a real, actual fucking issue that we can talk about just for now. Then we could all go back to eating each other's fucking face off, because that's all our culture's about, right? It's the same way in the pen. We're cannibals. We eat each other alive. We always beef it. We be the first ones to say fuck each other. We don't even need any other race to come in and say, hey, fuck you guys. We do it ourselves. Because, oh, he's this gang member. Oh, he's a dropout. Oh, he did this. Oh, I heard he left this gang. Oh, let's help each other out for a second, man. Let's get this shit in rotation. There's over 15 attacks on these innocent people. People that we're supposed to be defending, right? We defend each other in the pen. We riot for each other in the pen. Why ain't we defending our innocent people out here on the streets? Like I said, I don't know about y'all stupid motherfuckers out there who say, oh, if you're undocumented, go back over there and come over the right way. I'm going to tell you one more fucking time before I close out. Would you rather have a documented youngster who's documented, who's legally supposed to be here and can be here, who grew up asshole backwards and was raised to give a fuck about your race and the next race, be in your community, making you feel uncomfortable, victimizing your property, fucking with your life, or somebody who isn't technically documented but was raised with morals and values, taught to be kind and considerate, patient? Hey, go ahead, humble. Who you want in your community, you stupid son of a bitch? Who? Answer that question. I'm tired of seeing this shit, man. I don't know what else I could do. You know, I made my little fucking punk ass video where I went down to Pacoima. I think I was in Northridge at the time when I found that dude. Broke him off a little bit of money, tried to make a video raising awareness. What's the first thing? The first thing a stupid motherfucker did was make a video to disrespect me. Like, this is something that we could all do together without fucking with each other, is what I'm saying. Y'all could be 10 times more Mexican than me. Y'all could speak all the Spanish in the world and come straight from fucking Michoacan. I stood behind this race while I was in prison. This is what I identify as. This is what my skin color is. And this is what I take offense to. Like I said before I close, I'm not going to say that motherfuckers never stood with us. All I'm saying is, out of all these social injustices that these motherfuckers do post about constantly, we need to make this something that should be posted about constantly. Just because they undocumented, and they're not even all undocumented, but just because that's the most common stereotype, they still deserve respect. And I think we owe it to them to make sure they get that respect. And I think you motherfuckers that ain't from our race, ain't from our culture, you need to raise your fucking kids and your homies and your brothers and everyone else you're around to know that's that bitch shit. That shit ain't cool. That shit ain't funny. We don't even make jokes like that. And it's the same shit with our culture and our race. Lose that fucking mayate word. Lose that tinto shit. Lose all that, that fucking negro. Lose all that bullshit, man. If that's the case, don't be saying the word nigga. You know, don't take that swag. Don't take that fucking that vibe, homie. Don't take that shit. If you really with that whole mayate shit, nah, stick to that straight pure cholo shit, and that's fine. Be you. I'm gonna think about this one, man. I'm gonna think on it. There's gotta be something I could do, some kind of way I can help, you know, raise awareness. I'm sorry, man, to come at y'all with this serious note, and if y'all ain't feeling me, it is what it is. I love white people. I love black people. I love Asian people. I love Indian, natives. I am native. I love every person on the fucking planet. Unless you cross me, we got a personal issue, or I just don't fuck with you. That's it. That's it. I deal with you with how you deal with me. Right now, this is something that needs to be prioritized differently on the social injustice totem pole. That's all I'm saying. This needs to be on more news media outlets, not just on Telemundo and Primer Impacto and all that other shit. This shit needs to come over to American news channel more often and be televised more often. I'm sick of it. I'm ready to go right up to ABC News building. Like, hey, man, but come on, let's be realistic, man. And if you ain't with this, man, fuck you, man. That's all I gotta say, man. Fuck you. Fuck you. If you don't post this shit and you gonna post some other bullshit and you say you for the community, you for the gente, you for the Latino, man, fuck you, man. For real. Let's figure some shit out, man. That's all I gotta say. Much love, much respect. 7100, I'm out.